I might be kind of shaky.
I'm okay?
Oh, yep.
Oh, you're good.
Yeah, the box is on you.
All right, my name is John Sullivan, and I approve this message. We are here today in Sierra Vista as the Sierra Vista representatives to a national movement going on today. It's April 14th. This is happening all day long, nationwide, and this is in support of the Second Amendment, which is one of the most important and fundamental parts of our freedoms in America. It all came about because of the Bill of Rights. That was the first 10 amendments to the U.S. Constitution. So everyone who swears to protect and defend the Constitution of the United States in any capacity in office does promise to support the Second Amendment. And it's one of the things that really is why we're still here as a free country. And so these are a bunch of patriotic Americans here in the Sierra Vista area that have all come together today on a day we would much rather be on Carter Canyon here to support the Second Amendment and how important it is to our society. So as I run for City Council, one of the things I will do is swear to support and defend the Constitution of the United States and the Bill of Rights, especially 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th, 5th, 6th, 7th, 8th, 9th, 10th. They're all important, but the reason that they're all still here is because of the Second. So thanks very much for attending today, and I really appreciate all the Sierra Vista residents who've gone by and honked in support of us. So thanks very much, guys. God bless. This is the Second Amendment rally we're having here in Sierra Vista, Arizona. A nationwide, it's a nationwide event. And we're going to spend some time interviewing this fine gentleman up here who has been a genius actually in coming up with this idea to do this. It's kind of a national reaction to that march they had, Students for Our Lives, or Marching for Our Lives, or whatever they called it. It was actually all funded by big money. This was not the students' idea to have that march. It was actually a whole lot of big money behind that. And this is just a natural reaction to that. The Bill of Rights is not being taught anymore in our schools. And as a result, the kids really either are ambivalent or ignorant about what the Second Amendment is. All 10 amendments of the Bill of Rights is very important, actually. And just so happens to be that the indoctrination has just gotten to a point now where the kids are just ignorant of the Bill of Rights and what it's all about. All 10 rights are very important. The First Amendment, Second Amendment, the Fourth Amendment against search and seizure, the Fifth Amendment against self-incrimination, the 10th Amendment that reserves everything not claimed by the federal government to the people and to the states. All 10 amendments are very, very important. But the one that really keeps it all together is the Second Amendment, and that's the one that keeps the states from getting invaded. And people say, well, the states haven't been invaded for 217 years, so why bother with the Second Amendment anymore? And the answer is because we've had the second.
Local paper, the event was. Well, I didn't think it did fair enough on Facebook. The female? No, the male. Yeah.
Looks like we have stragglers that didn't follow us down here.
Oh, yeah. They'll come.
We are here at the Second Amendment rally here. People are showing up very slowly, but they are showing up. A lot of patriotic Americans down here today who love the Second Amendment and don't understand why it's not being taught in schools anymore. And we're just out here to get the word out about the Bill of Rights and the United States Constitution that everybody who signs up for public office has sworn to protect and defend. And so, using my first to protect my second. Awesome sign, sir.
It's okay to be a rebel when you're young, but as you get older, you learn more about life.
I feel like in general people do become
more conservative.
Sure, yeah.
And Hispanics are actually very, very conservative, and that's why I think with the abortion rate as it has been, and that's why the Democrats are actually so desperate to bring in somebody else's kids to fill the missing voter rolls. You know,
that's going to happen too if they keep
yeah.
it up.
On the corner,
out in the streets.
Hey, the poor boy. Or something.
To beat.
Stamp your feet.
Stamp your feet.
You aged yourself.
At home, they're like mine.
Welcome to the 2018 Second Amendment Rally here, the Sierra Vista contingent of a national movement going on today on Saturday, April 14th, 2018. And pretty good turnout, actually. The organizers kind of disappointed, but I think it's a really good turnout myself. Got a couple back there, stragglers, but they're coming down here. Had a really nice lady from the Herald Review, and one of the photographers stopped by for a while. Very nice lady. It was really nice to talk to her. I told her I really don't care if she uses my quotes or not, because I'll never read it anyway, but she says she's been there for 18 years, so that's just awesome.
Oh, geez.
Just awesome, guys. Hey, let's see the other side of that sign real quick. All right. I was a lifelong Democrat, then facts happened. Woo! We were such an alien-looking aircraft, they almost shot us down.
What was your aircraft again?
It was the EP-3 reconnaissance plane.
Oh, the Prowler?
Yeah, well, no, not the Prowler, that was the EA-6B.
EA-6.
But no, it was a modified P-3 that held as
the P-3, like the P-3 Orion.
Yeah, it was modified with all these crazy canoes, and because we were a signals intelligence plane, we always had our radar off so we could listen. And so we went over this Ticonderoga cruiser one time, and all of a sudden they lit us up with the fire control radar. I think we were going to bow them. Oh, thanks. Appreciate it, sir.
Yeah. Whoops. Your kid was flying out of.
Yep.
But I was crypto intelligence like you.
Yeah.
Signals intel. I did some missions in the C-130s with the Air Force. We did buddy missions up there.
You weren't with the 1st Radio Battalion, were you?
Nope.
Nope.
That's Hawaii. I was with El Toro.
El Toro, yep.
Marine Air Wing.
Yep, I remember it. Remember it well.
Yeah, we were the first ones there.
Yeah.
When we got there,
you guys got
nothing there.
You guys got there before I did.
Yeah.
I got there 2 weeks before the 100-day war started.
We got there was nothing there. It was
Yep. August
12th or 17th of
1991.
90.
Yeah, that's right. 90.
And the base had just been built.
Yeah.
And we stayed in the officer's ferry.
A full auto. When it went to Korea, it was an M1 carbine, whatever.
Yeah, we actually hit 23. We always got burned on Facebook. We had the people here that didn't remember not. It's not 50. I did that. You did? I was just about to do
It's a 6 hour, I think. But I've got a from World War II. Ain't nothing can beat that for knockdown.
Knockdown power, yeah.
You want that guy to stop? Boom!
You're gonna stop right there, right now.
9mm.
Kidding. My friend bought a 380. You may as well be shooting with a BB gun.
And that was because in places like Vietnam, when the guys got into a firefight, they sprayed. They would stick the gun outside of their foxhole and just spray and run out of ammo.
I moved here. That's the first thing I go
Discouraged that, they went to the 3-round burst, and then they realized the 3-round burst wasn't that easy. Never heard of it. Where's that at? Go right by the highway so there's no noise.
I'll take you.
You should come back. Stay on target. Let us trap or something.
That's a nice little car. This is a journalist here, and her name is Bridget, you said?
Bridget Antoniukalovic.
Yes, and she's here to interview this group, and we're going to have this up. I'm going to get her email address. We're going to let her take some pictures here, and I'll send those to her, and she can put them out wherever she wants to. And they're only going to go to her because she has the copyright copyrights to that, just like the images you see on the AP and stuff like that. Well, that's who she works with, and we're going to give this to her. So take over. Why do you think they want to get rid of guns?
Well, I think I don't know.
I can tell you what I think. America is a very unique country. Throughout history, most countries have been ruled by monsters and very powerful people who didn't really care about their people. America was a first in a very interesting experiment where we tried to give power to the people and to the states first, and we federalized governments only to do cooperation, to keep us strong as one big huge collection of states and as a free people. And what's happening is there's a lot of money being introduced by George Soros and others from the outside. They've trying to overtake our media, trying to overtake our educational system, and by a slow boil, just trying to indoctrinate America's children to give us a different kind of culture, I think.
Wow. And that sums it up.
That sums it up. And this
That sums it up.
And this is Bridget, and she's an awesome, very, very famous worldwide journalist, photojournalist, with friends all over the world. Some countries I would never even want to have Facebook friends with. Let's just start with North Korea. But she's really a great kid. Really glad she came out to say hi to us today.
Hi.
All right.
Populace is a compliant populace.
An unarmed populist is a compliant populist. And isn't it so funny that all over world history, America is really the only country that's ever tried this Second Amendment thing and this Bill of Rights thing and this Constitution to structure a federation of states as one for mutual border defense, military, mutual navy. But actually, the states all have their own laws and regulations, and the people are the kings and queens of America, and that's never happened before in the world.
Yeah, it's true. Very true. And it works.
And it works.
If you give it a chance, it works.
And the reason it works is because the Second Amendment is still here. And guess what happens when it's gone?
Exactly.
No, we want to be aware of the muzzle awareness, even where the barrel's always pointed. We want to handle it safely.
Yeah, I was going to say, that's what I was about to tell him is, so even though everything's out of it, you don't want to have it pointed out.
Like this piece. Do this piece.
Yeah. This one's the 762. This one actually has the...
You know what, if I try to get you better with the sun has to be in your eyes.
See, she knows what she's doing.
Peace through superior firepower.
Yeah.
Like this piece. Peace. Anybody want to do peace signs? Can you do that? It just means around the world.
Take my photo.
Yeah, she will.
Hold on.
Hi there.
How about that?
Yeah, move back a little bit.
But you're like yeah. Put on a couple of breakfast ones and give me a birthday party.
Camera in Hollywood. Dance.
So,
So see,
my family's the McCoy and Hatfields. You know who's there?
Oh yeah, that name.
Yes, I'm the granddaughter.
Wow. Oh,
Yes.
nice.
this is Bridget.
Hi.
She's a famous worldwide model, and she's here because she's here to cover freelance for anybody who's going to take it. Some really good
Peace.
pictures. Peace.
Peace,
and
love, happiness around the world.
You got it. And we kind of bounce off each other really well. So I think she's going to be a good friend. She hasn't signed my city council petition yet, darn it.
I'm going to.
But she's going to. But very, very nice to meet her. She's a really wonderful young lady. Very famous in Hollywood. Worked with what's the VH1 MTV, right?
MTV.
MTV. So she's been there, done that, done it all, and she's used all of her connections and expertise to do a really good job down here in Cochise County.
Oh, they know where I live now.
And this is the Pavilion where we were supposed to have this rally today. What happened, as you can see, is it was previously reserved at the same time, so it became unavailable. So that's what happened, and that's how we ended up out there on the corner.